hope you are doing well wherever you are. It's been a while since I've jumped on live, and as you may have noticed, I haven't shared a lot about this epidemic that our world is going through right now. And I will probably film another video very soon, but today what I really wanted to do was jump in and remind you of this opportunity, no matter how old you are or where you live, to look after yourself. And this reminder is needed now more than ever, but it is always good to be reminded. As the seasons are shifting, as we're dealing with this worldwide issue that so many of us are facing, this is a chance for all of us to take personal responsibility for looking after ourselves and doing the best that we can do. This is the important piece, right? We might not all be able to go and live in the woods and eat only organic foods and never see anybody for weeks. That's not reasonable for a lot of us. So doing the best that you can in supporting your immune system is really what I want to share with you in this video, and more on what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing to support not only my physical health and my immune system, but also my mental health, which directly relates to my physical health. So I just wanted to jump in here quickly and share with you what I'm doing and invite you to pick and choose and at least just ask yourself the question of what you can do to support your body and your mind during all of this craziness and this fear and this stress and everything that the world is going through right now. So the first and foremost, obviously, I have to talk about what we're eating, nutrition. So the best thing that we can do for our immune system when it comes to nutrition is cutting out the junk. Okay, so that's sugar and alcohol and coffee, anything that's damaging your gut. So that's something that I'm very personally doing. I'm being more conscious of not having as much coffee, not having as much wine, not having as many sugar indulgences, because I know that it wreaks havoc on my immune system. So instead, I'm being conscious and switching to including more immune system boosting foods in my life. I'm actually very glad that we're on video right here, because I just finished a lunch with my amazing garlic tahini salad dressing and made a fresh batch of guacamole with a whole lot of fresh garlic in it, because garlic is a powerful immune boosting food. Whenever I'm about to get sick, whenever I've fought a parasite in the past, garlic is my go-to, and it has to be fresh, okay? So garlic is a very powerful one to definitely support your immune system. So again, I'm glad you're not here in this room with me. Just be glad as well. I am garlic all over the place. Another food that I'm definitely focusing on getting more of as much as I can is leafy greens. Also broccoli, ginger, probiotics. Of course, if you can be having, whether or not you're taking a supplement, I don't, but I eat things like kimchi or miso paste or even kombucha, things like that, or coconut yogurt or yogurt, right? So probiotics, definitely powerful. I mean, our immune system really starts in our gut. So think about gut health when it comes to sort of what you're eating and what's going on for you. Really also thinking about overeating. Overeating is really, really harmful on the whole digestive system and can suppress your immune system as well. Berries is another one. I'm so grateful. I have a freezer full of berries from Costco. So as many berries as you can. Throw them on your breakfast. Throw them in your water. Actually, I did have that earlier as I was drinking, but not in my refill. So those are some of the things that I'm really focusing on. And I love seeing some of you joining me live. Post in the comments. Like, what I want to do here in this video is actually share all of our tips. I know so many people have different things that they do to support their immune system and mind. So let's keep this positive. Okay, we don't need any more negativity right here in this video. I want to keep this positive. What are you doing? What ideas do you have to help and share with everyone to support our immune systems? I'm sharing my list. I want to hear yours in the comments below, whether you're watching live or you're watching this later. Let's keep those tips and all of this brainstorming going so we can support each other. Now, another couple things that I'm doing, okay? This is something I've been doing for actually years, and I swear it has supercharged my immune system, and that is cold showers. Yes, straight cold showers. Some days I'm daring enough to go full cold. Other mornings, especially in the winter, I'll finish with a minute of cold. So start wherever you can, but the actual shock of the cold water, and you can even research this and look into this, is an extremely powerful way to fire up all of your systems in your body, and an amazing way to wake up because you're cutting back on coffee. So you're not doing that in the morning, and you're going to have a cold shower instead, and it's just going to wake you up. But it is a powerful immune system thing. I'm not going to babble on about that. Take a look at it if you're interested. I swear by it. And I know that it is something that has only benefited my immune system and helped prevent me from getting a lot of sickness in the past. Okay, rest. Obviously a lot of us are being more conscious about staying at home, and I'm hoping that you're using that time at home to rest, and you're not using that time to just scroll and get sucked into stress. Okay, so accept this time as a chance for you to slow down, and really prioritize your rest. So relax, do something fun, take the afternoon off, do something that brings you joy, and really prioritize your self-care, your rest, whatever it looks like for you, right? Take a hot bath, go for a massage, play a board game with your kids, whatever you find restful and relaxing. Really a good reminder to prioritize that, because when we get our body out of stress mode and into relaxation mode, that's when our immune system can do its job. So again, we're supporting our immune system. Nature, okay, spend time in nature as much as possible. I'm so blessed. This is literally right outside my window. Right after this, I'm actually going to head out for a run, but walking is a beautiful, beautiful thing to do in nature, and it's so relaxing as well. Actually, who knows? I might get out there and decide that I feel like I need a walk to calm my nervous system down. Anyway, but getting out in nature is so powerful. The trees cleaning the air, if you can, if you don't live in the city, obviously that's very different, but that is one powerful healer, is connecting with nature, and it's done a lot for me, and it definitely transfers into supporting your immune system. Meditation, these are all things that I'm doing, by the way, to really support my mental health and my physical health during all of this, and meditation is absolutely mandatory for me, especially with everything that's going on and the news and all the Facebook posts and all the stuff that we're seeing. It's more important than ever now to bring it down, to connect to ourselves, to connect to something greater than us, and to just take that time for yourself in peace and quiet, whether you call it meditation or you call it sitting quietly, whatever works for you. That's definitely something that has been supporting me and will continue to support me in so much. Sun is something that I'm definitely, being outside now that the weather is getting better. Sun is such a beautiful healer and also an energetic uplifter, brings me a lot of joy. I always joke that I'm a solar powered and I need the sun to feel my best. And it is actually on a cellular level really beneficial for so many things, including the immune system. So getting outside, hopefully it's sunny. If not, that's okay. You're still getting some good rays, but those are some of the actions I'm taking. Now I want to dive into maybe a topic that's definitely controversial, and I want to just share, this is something that I'm personally doing. This is my personal choice. I understand that might not be your personal choice, and I totally respect that. And I ask that you also, in turn, respect that I'm deciding this for myself. So what I've actually decided to do, very much on purpose, is not pay attention to a lot of the noise that's going on out there. I don't watch the news. I do not open a newspaper. I don't click on any of those headings that I accidentally see in Facebook. I don't scroll on Facebook. These are very, very conscious decisions on my part. And let me say, I am not staying uneducated, okay? I know what I need to know, and sure, there's always more, but I've very consciously chosen to not go down that rabbit hole, because I know that it triggers my anxiety and stress, and it's only going to bring very, very negative energy into my body, which is absolutely going to damage my immune system. So what I have decided to do was understand what's going on, know what is happening. I definitely know what's happening. Okay, I'm not putting my head in the sand. Do not excuse that with putting my head in the sand, but I'm choosing not to. Essentially, I'm setting my healthy boundaries with what information I let in and what noise, fear-based, paid-for media I let come in. None of it. Hopefully none of it. And really looking for the information that I need when I want, and not allowing it in all the time. So this is my personal decision to really manage that boundary for me, because the fear that is taking place out there is killing us. So is the virus. Okay, not as many as people die from the flu every year, but the virus is killing people for sure. But this fear and the stress that we're adding to ourselves by really engaging in all of these conversations and spending hours reading BS newsletters and things that we don't know are true and worrying and going down this path is really, really harmful for our mental health and our physical health. We live in a very stressful world before this even, right? I know all of my clients come to me complaining about stress. I've really struggled with stress in my life. We live very demanding, crazy lives. This is adding that next level fear and stress to our bodies, and stress is an absolute killer. So finding a way that feels right to you to manage this without getting sucked into the gossip and the fear base and the, not at all, definitely, I just want to say, like, I'm acknowledging the fear. I'm acknowledging that some of you maybe with compromised immune systems, with, elderly parents, with people that are definitely getting sick. Like that's absolutely, a scary thing to be going through. So, bringing in these other tips and looking after your mental health is only going to support you. My question that I've asked myself, right, and I'm going to throw it out to you is, how is getting sucked into terror and fear actually helping? How is that actually, being in that state yourself personally or on a global level, being so succumbed with fear, stress, anxiety, can we actually help ourselves and other people from that place, from that state, from that emotional state? I don't believe we can. I believe that, when we can come to calmness, that's where we can make rational decisions. That's where we can support ourselves. That's where we can help others who need it. That's where we can really come together and support each other. I would love just nothing more in this moment to see the conversations taking place online turn from fear to love, and from lack mentality of hoarding toilet paper to allowing abundance, and maybe even donating toilet paper to our neighbors who have run out and now they can't buy any at the store, right? Where is the love in all of this? Instead of letting this fear rip us apart as human beings, how can we come together and actually love and support each other? There's so much negativity taking place and hate taking place online, and I've seen it even though I try to avoid it. That's how much is going on. And I want to challenge all of us, and you watching right now, to ask yourself how you can present and come more from the place of love, not only for yourself, but for those around you. Instead of judging others for having their own beliefs or for making their own choices. I mean, heck, you might be judging me right now for choosing to not watch the news. I'm cool with that. But I invite you to try not doing that, right? And coming from a place of love and respecting that everyone gets to make their own decisions. And obviously everyone has their own beliefs, which is where there's a lot of people butting heads out there. And I had that very real experience earlier today where I chose to come back at a comment with nothing but love, because that's what we need right now. And that's how we're going to heal as a planet. And that is really the answer for everything. So that definitely ties into our immune system. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm not going to keep chatting about this. I might definitely film another video with some more thoughts and my truth around what's actually going on. But for now, I want you to just support your immune system the best you can and look after yourself, because that's really what we can do. I mean, when we feel so powerless, against something that's happening around us in this epidemic, there is still so much that we can do, and it starts with looking after yourself. And this is your chance to do that, to put down the junk that's wrecking your immune system, to nourish yourself, to move your body, to get out in nature, to get ample sleep. I forgot to add that one to my list. Of course, I am prioritizing sleep. Do what you need to do to get the hours that you need, because that is a very important immune system booster. I can't believe that wasn't on my list. And I would love to hear from you. I can see so many of you watching. I love this. Post in the comments below. Let me know, what do you do to support your immune system? What are you doing not only to support your immune system right now? Like, I want to see your ideas. Share below, because there might be some things I'm not doing that I've forgotten about. And also, what are you doing to support your mental health during this time? So your stress levels, your anxiety levels. How are you bringing positivity into your life and love? All these things. Post in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope that you found this helpful with a couple really great, beautiful tips for you to just continue supporting yourself in this time, and also acknowledging that there's a lot going on and you don't have to know it all or do it all. You are more than welcome. I give you permission to step back. You do not have to engage in the way that our society and media is pressuring you to engage. And you can still do that in a way that keeps you in the know and keeps you safe and keeps you healthy. And I hope that I'm a leading example of that. So there you have it. I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts and ideas below. And let's get this conversation going about just coming back to supporting ourselves. And I just want to send you all the love in the world. And I hope that you then send that love out as well and spread it, because that's what we need now more than ever. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend.